Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm back for another I Saw It in Art Journaling magazine. This one is from the October, November, December 2025 issue. It's volume 17, issue 4. We're going to look at page 28, the Stand Tall, You Are Unique. And I got looking at these, and I love them. But, and I got all ready, I'll even show you. I was going to use a piece of corrugated cardboard. I don't know how well you can see it. I kind of did a little face sketch on there. And then I got thinking, well, if I do one of these where I draw the face, other people aren't. I mean, you can do it. I think we can all do it with practice. I'm just saying some people might not want to make one because I have a lot of people that say they can't draw. So I decided to switch it up a little bit. So I'm going to be using like loving the background, all that kind of thing, but I'm going to do my face using a photograph. So that is your option, whether if you want to give it a try and you want to draw it. But I just wanted to give another option so that if you're like a lot of us don't want to draw it, then you can use a photo. But I love the collaging, the grunge, all of that about it. So I wanted to try it with a photograph and see how we go there. So I have a piece. Oh, is this the right one? Yeah, I guess I did do that one. I cut down a piece of this manila drawing paper, and it is 8 by 5, because I usually do a journal that has 9 inches tall by 6. So if I do a topper, that's probably what this would be because it's a corrugated cardboard, and you can see it's just part of an Amazon box. I don't want it to be huge, you know what I mean? And hers were super tall and skinny, which would be great to do for a tall, skinny journal, but I don't tend to do those a ton, so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to use this image of this lady, and this is from, I believe this is either one of my freebies or it's People of the Past, but I'll try to remember to put a link to whatever it is, whether it's a freebie or the People of the Past. I think it's a freebie though. Anyhow, she's the face I'm going to use, and then we're going to do the collage and all that kind of thing. I just thought that might be a fun way so that more people could, participate in this. I don't really need the background. I want this for when I add gesso because I can't totally see what I'm doing here. So we're just going to kind of collage and stuff on this little piece of paper, like, she did that sort of thing in the background of hers. So I want to do something like that. I like how messed up that piece of paper is, so I think I might put this under it, and it's going to be layery and all that kind because that's how I like it. Maybe this side, this other side is already inked. Yeah, I'll do that. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. It's a nice day. I know I'm a few days early on the I Saw It in Art Journaling magazine, but I just wanted to do this, and if I get another one done for this week, that's fine. If I don't, if I do something else on Friday, then that's why, because I'm doing this one for Wednesday. But anyways, whatever the case may be, hopefully you'll enjoy it either way. Some weeks, everything works and I have like an idea of what I'm going to do. And other weeks, it's like, ooh, I feel like doing this right now. So I don't know, I could save it till Friday, but then I'd have to do yet another one today, and I don't know if I'm going to have time. So we're just going to go with it. These are all very falling apart papers. So yeah, this is just a background to go behind the, whatchamacallit there, corrugated cardboard. I need to say hugs and blessings. Hugs and blessings to Tracy, Wendy, Elaine, Pam, and Yvonne. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for kind comments. I appreciate all of you very much. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you that have watched me for a long time or a short time. Whatever the time, I appreciate you. And a thank you, because couldn't do this without you guys. That's for sure. And if you don't mind, like and subscribe, comment. Any activity on the channel helps the channel. If you can, if you get asked if you want to hype it and you liked the video, please hype it. That would be fantastic. And there is, I guess, a hype button or a hype spot. I haven't totally figured that out. And I tried, one of you told me, I can't remember if it was Nikki or Rhonda, to swipe right at the, where it has the like and all those things. But I still don't see hype. So I don't know. It's probably me because I'm technologically not great. So anyways, but if you see it and you want to, that would be much appreciated. I think I'm going to tear down this side of this Tim Holtz tissue. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I totally was going to draw that and was all ready to do it and just thought, well, that's not going to work for everybody. So I kind of wanted to try something that might work for more people than the drawing situation. And I understand that because, you know, if you haven't done a lot of drawing, then it is hard. I've even done a lot of drawing and there's times when I'm like, I can't draw that. There's a lot of times like that, actually. I don't want to make it sound like sometimes. It's a lot. So it can be very intimidating, especially faces and stuff, I feel like are very hard. Hands, faces, all that. So thought we'll try it this way and we'll see if it looks weird or good or what. And then we'll know which way we want to do it. But I do love, like, her backgrounds and everything are very cool. Very, very, very cool. This has some, like, some roses kind of in the background. I think this is from my Bourbon Rose kit. This little scrap. Some of the scraps I will know, some I will not, because I just dug them out of my basket of scraps that I would love to use up someday, but I don't think that will ever happen. Because I just create more all the time. All the time. Beautiful day, sun shining. Cold, but that's okay. As long as the sun's shining. I guess we're going to get a freeze on the 21st, which I'm not looking forward to because that will kill my tomato plants. I mean, we could cover them and all that, I guess, but it's kind of that time. And those are just stamped on a piece of book page edge. So that's an easy thing. Some stuff is old that I have, some stuff is not. Like these are just envelope, the security part of the envelope. This one's been coffee dyed, that one hasn't. But I kind of like these different prints that are in here. You could use different scrapbook papers, all that too, so. I like this one a lot. I don't see that one hardly ever. Like this was probably the only time I found one like that. whatever I did with the rest of the envelope, I don't know. But anyways. So think about that when you're sorting your junk mail or whatever. Don't throw those away because they can be nice to have. Bits and pieces of that. I don't even need to collage this whole thing, do I? I just realized that. Yeah, because you're really not going to see a whole lot of it, are you? Let's put this one up here a little bit more, just to give a little more interest up there. I may end up backing this more too, just because if it's going to be a journal topper, it's not very thick. But I do like it. And then this would be kind of cool down here. A piece of it anyway. I got that from Rachel at Roxy Creations. She had those, I've said it a million times, but composition notebooks that I bought from her, and some of them had some writing in them. Most of them were blank, but just all the different stuff. This piece would be kind of fun. I have a punch that does this edge like that. It doesn't really like this thin packing paper, but I do, because you can do a lot with that packing paper. But you can see these little, some of those are still kind of attached, the little pop out part. Glue down some math. The stuff that gave me nightmares in my youth. I have no math brain. I don't compute, as you might say. Fine until it's like this stuff. What was that going to be? Yeah, hopefully this will work well. Or it'll just look weird, one of the two. But we'll see. Then I just like to put random stuff on. I don't want it too big. I don't want to like cover that because I like that. But just a little something might be kind of good. That's just some splattered paper, it looks like. Spattered, it's splattered. So What are you guys up to? Anything? I am ultra boring, which is fine with me. I don't mind being ultra boring. I like it when there's no chaos in life. That's my favorite. That's my favorite kind of life. Do not do chaos well. That is a fact. Makes me want to say no. No, I'm a dork. I'm sorry. There's a lot of chaos in the world, and I am at the point where I'm ignoring because I can't take it anymore. Stresses me out. All right, so probably go about there. I think I like the way that's looking. I feel like I could use just a few more things up here. This would be kind of cool. Just some Asian writing there. I have no idea what it says, so I hope it doesn't say anything bad. That. And then a piece of this, I think. I want that piece on there because I don't know where more of that is. I know I have more. It's just, where is it? That's the question of the hour. Behave. There's just not enough room. That, yeah, that would work. I wish I had the brads that she has, that she connected it, like she put 4 brads, and they have letters on them, and those are pretty cool. I don't have anything like that. Just gotta use what you got. That's all you can do. Have a play and see how it comes out. No idea where I will use this. This is nothing that's coming along soon. But I just felt like doing this rather than... I'm telling you guys, I'm having a struggle with Christmas. I know I did manage to get some digitals out, but I don't feel like using them. It's awful. I don't know what that's about. It's got to be some deep-seated, I don't know, insanity or something. I just don't want to... I don't want to... Let's see if I had a stamp. I don't know if I like that stamp. Yeah, I think I like it at the bottom. I know I need to get to this other part, but I'm too busy playing with my little collage. Okay, so what I'm trying to decide now, I think I might just tear this across here so that we can kind of create her shoulders and stuff out of some other papers and things. Kind of like the collar. And we really don't need all of this either. Trying to decide, do I want to just, maybe I will just kind of cut it out. I don't know. It's so hard to decide sometimes, but I think that'll be the best, because otherwise you're going to have this weird, it won't feel very organic because these square corners and whatever else. So I think I'll just do that. I'm just kind of winging it with the hair here because you can't ever get all the little tendrils and whatever in. Oopsie. Oh, I made her face thinner. Sorry, lady. I'm doing a bad job here. Hopefully I don't make you look too weird. Yeah, I think I'll like that better. I'll need to cover up my oopsie behind, but I am going to put some gesso on here, so let's do that so that it can dry. Okay. Lids on things so they don't dry out completely, because they could. I think I might put a little Distress Oxide on that. I can figure out where I set it. Vintage photo. Yeah. So just, I'm going to put a little bit of this with it. And it's just gesso. Just to color it a bit, not a ton. And I'm just kind of dab into it so it doesn't mix entirely. I'm going to cover that because we don't need our face drawn. I think I do need a little more white. It's amazing, one little squirt of that Distress Oxide in it covers it all up right fast. I liked on hers how there were just some spots of like almost random. And I like that look. Hers isn't super covered in the back, but okay, I think I'm gonna get this dry and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I did do a few things because my daughter called. So I couldn't just stand here and talk on the phone. I always have to fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. So anyways, I realized when I put this cardboard on here like this, it kind of disappears. So I'm going to use a piece of black paper behind it, just a little bit, because it kind of gives it an edge. And then I, as you can see, splattered some, what is it called? Espresso, ground espresso splatters on there. And I did splatter some more gesso. That's the wood, but that's all I've done. I did ink the side a little bit. I'll finish inking the side just so you can see what I was doing. Because it's, on the one that she did, it is kind of inked in spots. Sometimes if you want to get cardboard, you gotta get, you know, use your ink pad because it gives you that dark edge, which is really nice if you like that look. I know a lot of, you know, some people aren't into the inking and all that. That's fine. You don't have to. Okay, on this, I think I do want, oh my gosh, I'm just inked up mess. I am going to do this, and I know you can't really see it, but it is putting something on there, and it is just going to give it a little, I don't know, not look so crisp and perfect. Is kind of what I want for it. Even do some rolling to get it to roll a little, because where I tore it, you know, it gets the fiber of the paper, you can see, and that's thinner, that edge. I'm not super worried about this because it is just that little frame. Then I have these tacks, and I can't decide if I want to use those or not. They're a lot bigger than, I didn't have 4 of those. I like that one the best, but I didn't have 4 of them, so then I just decided to do all different ones. I guess we'll try it. I don't know. These are kind of hard to use because they're pokey on the back. I've had them for a million years. And they can be hard to put on without maiming oneself. Let's see, let's use some. Yeah, they are kind of nasty little pokers. But then they don't totally want to poke through the paper, you know, it's that kind of thing. So then I'm going to try to just fold them over. It's best to use a hammer, but yeah, you guys will be deaf if I use a hammer, but I might have to. Yeah, this side works better. I'm probably going to pause and put these on. I should have done it before I turned the camera back on, but I wanted you guys to see what they were before I put them on there. Yeah, I'll pause. So what I'm going to do, you can see, you push them through and then you fold over the little pokey parts. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got those on there. I've had those for 100 years. You used to be able to buy them where they sold scrapbooking supplies and stuff. No idea now if you can get those or not. They're kind of a pain anyway, to be honest, so I wouldn't encourage it, but yeah, they're very pokey, and as you saw, very hard to bend the little pokers over, and you end up poking your hands a bunch of times when you're trying to fold them over, so that's why the hammer works the best. Because then you can just hammer them right down. Show them who's boss. But yeah, I don't even have a clue if they have those anymore. That was back from when I was scrapbooking regularly. This is a Let's Get Messy program right here. Some days are messier than others. And then I thought it would be nice to do a little stamping on here on this background. Just a little. So as you can see, mine is going to probably be very different from hers, but you know, I just got inspired by it. And that's the point of all of it, right? And then if you did it, you might do it entirely different than I did it. So, there we are. Okay, I think that's good. I just want a little something back there. And move this before I get black ink everywhere. And then I think I'll put her together and then we'll add other things. So you can see I've sort of torn out something that looks like maybe shoulders. I don't know. This is very crazy. This could be a kooky idea. It might be better to draw your face, but I just really wanted something that, you know, you could make your own if you wanted to. If you don't like to draw, because I know not everybody does. Just an idea. Getting glitter all over her from the gold paint that's on there. I think that's actually gold ink is what's on that. And I love that gold ink because it's super pretty, but it does all flake off. So that sort of defeats the whole purpose of it. I think I'll just put her on there and then add other things. Yeah, I don't know what my problem is with the whole Christmas journal thing. I'm just struggling. Like, I even have ideas of what I was going to do, and I just can't get myself motivated to do it. And then I end up going down the rabbit hole doing something else. Creativity is a fickle foe, honestly. It can't be told what to do. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. It's on its own program. Sometimes it cruises along just fine and does what you want it to, but other times, nope. Very sticky. I kind of just like this, how it says skirt on it and stuff. It's just a random piece of the instructions from a sewing pattern. I know a lot of you said it like 10 times before I got it out of my mouth, but anyhow, that's what it is. I think I kind of want it on here. In all its randomness. Yeah, my daughter, for some reason the system for her work is down. Of course, the computer system. So she called me and said, I'm working, but I'm not working. And I'm bored. Okay. So she jabbered at me, which is awesome. I love that. They can jabber at me anytime. She was talking about the music festival the other night that we went to, and how fun it was and everything, and what went on after we left, because we're like, we're done. It was really good. I mean, they did an awesome job. It's just, I was done, so. But they're all young and all that jazz. I mean, I'm not that old. I just mean, I don't like to be out doing that stuff very late. Never been my thing anyways, but I was gonna put that all the way across there, but I like it that it says skirt, so I'm gonna scoot it over here. Not that her skirt would be up there that high, but I don't know. I just like that it says that. It's very random. And then I need something else on there. This is so big. You know what I like about this is, I'm sure you know what I'm going to say. Some of you will know what I'm going to say. It's the juxtaposition. I know I say that a lot, but it is, because this is so like pretty floral, and this is like grungy. I don't know, but this goes with her. I don't know, it's kind of it's a thing. It's all a thing. And I like it. And I like it. To go out that far. I want to have it over here more. Maybe over here more. This is from my embroidered kit, I can tell. Yeah, this is fun. I know I like the strangest things, but I really like that. I like it a lot. I'm going to go on here. And I might do some more splatters. Oh, this needs, I'm like, this is needing something, and I want rounded corners. I backed this with 2 sheets of that drawing paper, that kid's drawing paper. Yeah, I needed I needed some help. Much better. Oh yeah, I like those corners. Do that over here. You can use whatever glue you like. This is just PVA glue. Works fantastic in my opinion. The string from the stamp pad. Okay. Okay. Don't know if I want any other. I think I might want just a little, just like the writing on this piece, and it's over there talking to me, so. Let's use this because we're right on the corrugation there. Anything else I want? That looks cool. No, don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Let's not do upside down. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Oh my goodness. Sounds like Aiden might get offered a job at the company she's temping for right now, so please, that'd be great. Okay, that is what I have today. Ooh, that's a cool piece of paper. Another day for you, little piece of paper. All right, I think it's good. Oh, I know one thing I did want to do. She kind of put some, well, she did all different things on those. Way too much glue on there. Get away from me. And where's your lid? Yeesh, sorry. They kind of looked like little, I think hers were actual splatters. And I think I might put more splatters, but I also liked this randomness of, controlled randomness. I guess you could call it. Where there's just stuff. I don't know. You know what else it needs? My Stabilo all. Mine's black because I keep taking, you can see how worn it is. I keep taking my water brush and flicking, which I might do some of that too. I do want to do this kind of thing. because that defines her a little bit. Oh, well, lovely lady, I just totally, oh my goodness, some days. And there's no help for that now. Well, it is what it is. We are going to cover her face though, so I don't completely destroy her. Got too much water. Okay, and then this just puts kind of little tiny flecks. I figured that out when I was doing that. Other piece we did. The accordion, the grungy accordion, just random collage day piece. I can't believe I did that to her face. I'm such a dingling. That didn't help. Well, she got a boo-boo on her face. All right. That is what I have. So I'll show you. You can choose to do like hand-drawn, which awesome. Or you can use a photo, or you could even do some other kind of illustration thing. I do have in my Etsy shop some like faces for doing art dolls. You can use something like that. So whatever. But that is what I have. I really wish I wouldn't have messed up her face, but all right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you give something like it a try. It's definitely fun. I had a blast. I'm sure you probably could tell. So anyway, have a lovely evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, and I will see you soon. Love ya. Bye.